Tonight you will lay your head on your pillow. You will close your eyes, and approximately 2 million living creatures will be within 3 inches of your face. Not occasionally, not sometimes, every single night. And not one of them has ever once seen light. Not because it's dark in your bedroom, because they are completely blind. They have no eyes. They have never needed them. They have been living in total sensory darkness since before humans existed. And in that darkness, they have built something extraordinary. A world inside yours. Let's go inside it. First, let's establish what we are actually talking about. Because most people imagine dust mites as insects. They are not. Dust mites are arachnids, the same family as spiders and scorpions. 8 legs, no eyes, no wings, no antennae. They are approximately 0.3 millimeters long. To put that in perspective, you could line up 30 dust mites across the width of a single human fingernail and still have room. They are so small that the naked human eye cannot see them under normal circumstances. You have never seen one, not once, despite sharing your bed with millions of them every night. And here is the first thing that should change how you think about them. Dust mites do not drink water. They cannot drink water. They have no mechanism for it. Instead, they absorb moisture directly from the air around them through specialized glands in their legs, which means your pillow, warm, slightly humid from your breath, is not just their home, it is their water source. Every breath you take while sleeping releases warm, humid air directly into the environment they live in. You are not just sharing your pillow with them, you are maintaining it for them every single night. You are not a person sleeping in a bed. To a dust mite, you are a climate system. Now let's talk about what these creatures have built in that darkness, because blind does not mean simple. Dust mites navigate, feed, reproduce, and communicate, all without a single photon of light ever reaching a sensory organ, because they have no sensory organ for light at all. Instead of eyes, they have evolved an extraordinary chemical sensing system. Tiny sensory structures called cellular cover their body, detecting chemical signals in the environment with a precision that makes human smell look primitive. They can detect the specific chemical signature of shed human skin cells, called dander, from across the surface of an entire pillow. And this matters because shed human skin cells are their entire diet. A single human sheds approximately 1.5 grams of dead skin per day, enough to feed 1 million dust mites. Your body is not just their climate system, it is their food supply, constantly replenishing itself every single day. But here is the detail that makes this deeply strange. Dust mites cannot digest skin directly. The skin cells need to be broken down first by fungi, microscopic mold that grows on the skin flakes before the mite eats them. So the dust mite isn't just waiting for food to arrive, it is farming, managing a microscopic fungal ecosystem on the surface of your pillow that pre-processes its food before consumption. And they do all of this, the navigation, the chemical detection, the fungal farming, in what to them is permanent and total darkness. Not the darkness of a room with the lights off, the darkness of a creature that has never in its evolutionary history required a single photon to survive. Light is not absent from their world. Light simply does not exist in their world. There is a civilization on your pillow. It just operates on frequencies you cannot access. Now here is where it gets personal. Because the dust mite has never harmed you directly. It doesn't bite, it doesn't burrow into skin, it doesn't carry disease in the traditional sense. But approximately 20 million people in the United States alone are allergic to dust mites. And the thing they are allergic to is not the mite itself, it is the mite's waste. Dust mites produce fecal pellets approximately 20 microns in size, small enough to become airborne with the slightest disturbance. Every time you shake your pillow, every time you pull back your duvet, every time you turn over in your sleep, you are launching thousands of microscopic fecal particles into the air directly around your face. These particles contain a protein called DARP1, and DARP1 is one of the most potent biological allergens ever identified. It doesn't just trigger an immune response, it actively breaks down the barriers between cells in the respiratory lining to make entry easier for itself. Think of it like this. Most allergens knock on the door of your immune system. DARP1 dissolves the door, and here is the detail that makes this impossible to avoid. A single dust mite produces approximately 2,000 fecal pellets in its lifetime. There are 2 million dust mites in your pillow. The math on that is not comfortable. But here is what makes the dust mite genuinely extraordinary, rather than just disturbing. DARP1 is not a weapon. It is not designed to harm you. It is a digestive enzyme, the same enzyme the dust mite uses to break down its food externally before consuming it. Your allergic reaction is collateral damage from a digestive system so efficient it operates outside the mite's own body. You are not being attacked. You are simply in the way of a process that has been running perfectly for 23 million years. The dust mite is not in your home. Your home is its habitat, and it was here in some form long before the concept of a bedroom existed. Let's talk about scale, because the numbers around dust mites are so extreme they stop feeling real. A used pillow that has never been washed can contain up to 10% of its weight in dust mite bodies and waste combined, not traces. 10%. A mattress can house between 100,000 and 10 million individual dust mites, depending on conditions. The average person spends approximately 1/3 of their life in bed, which means you have spent roughly 1/3 of your entire existence lying inside the largest dust mite colony in your home. And yet, despite their extraordinary numbers, their permanent residence in your most intimate space, their farming operation on your pillow, their airborne waste entering your respiratory system every night, you have never once seen one, not because they hide, because they are invisible to you by size alone. They exist at a scale just below human perception, in the gap between what your eyes can resolve and what requires a microscope to see. They are not in a hidden part of your home. They are on the surface of the thing your face touches for 8 hours every night, and they have been there, undisturbed, unseen, farming, feeding, reproducing, for every night of your life. So tonight, when you lay your head on your pillow, you will know what is there. 2 million blind creatures absorbing moisture from your breath, farming fungi on shed skin cells your body discarded while you slept, navigating in permanent darkness, using chemical sensors more precise than anything evolution has given you, releasing airborne particles that your immune system has been quietly fighting every single night. They are not invaders. They are not pests in the traditional sense. They are the oldest, most successful, most intimate cohabitants your species has ever had. They were in the beds of your grandparents. Their ancestors were in the beds of ancient civilizations, and they will be in beds long after everything you know is gone. Subscribe to Microminds and find out what else you have been sharing your space with without ever knowing it was there.